I just told my boy, I said, never mind the face chip. Go even harder without it. I was just listening to the Wise when he was saying, people want you right where you at. Yeah, just so me and God can show them how they don't even realize that they perverse. But people sticking me. This home is beautiful. This home is built on sacred grounds. I just got to rebuild it. It's about 2 acres of land probably, or an acre of land. And I will rebuild it when I get out of this box, this situation of this box. When that time come, I will manifest it in my head. And while I'm manifesting it in my head, I will build the blueprint in my head. And while I'm building the blueprint in my head, I'm gonna thank God for it and pray about it and bless it before it get here. So when it get here, it'll be blissfulness. And you can feel the energy on the land and when you walk into the home. Not just when you walk into the home, because now, even though the home like it is, you can still feel the sacred ground that it's on. You gotta respect home. I actually want to thank the people who got me trapped right here where I couldn't leave, because I was always running from home. My main goal was to run from home. One of my dreams was to leave home. Never come back home. Never look back to home. Care less about home. Leave home, advance, and shine in front of my home. Think I'm better than my home. Act like I'm better than my home. But that's not what God wanted. That's not what God had planned for me. And actually it was quite the opposite. Look how beautiful that is over there, y'all. Ain't that beautiful? Ooh, we ain't that beautiful. My God. But anyway. So, I had to come back home. Not only did I have to come back home, I had to stay home and be broken in my own home. And you know what they did? You know what that did? That they forced me to embrace something I did not want. When they sacrificed me, when they entombed me, when they robbed me and they murdered me, they forced me to embrace being entombed in my own home. And I had to do just like my father God said through one of his experiences. Being stuck like this is pretty much being buried alive. Imagine yourself in a coffin, throw it in a river. And you can't die, but you in a coffin and it's thrown in the river. Nobody might not ever find this coffin. It's so deep in the river. I asked Father God, I said, God, well, what did you do when they buried you, God? My father told me I learned how to breathe. Man, that was deep. Man, that was deep. And as you can see, as the people can see out there, I learned how to breathe. Probably not as good as my father learned how to breathe, but I learned how to breathe so good that I taught y'all how to breathe. And that's why y'all out there doing the Kundalini, no matter what nationality you is. That's why y'all out there doing the stir, no matter what nationality you is. You who are really genuinely doing it. I feel for the people who are fake doing it. But the good thing about the people that are fake doing it, we can separate them easily. Because who want to hang with somebody that's fake doing the stir for real? So to you in the stadium, to you that's in this triangle, to you that's part of the triangle, to you that's part of the groups to keep people in this triangle, for you who bury good people, who sacrifice good people, who cipher energy from those who are supposed to help elevate you, thank you. Thank God for you programs. Because by me staying right here, everything that I hated about being right here, I had to face all of that being right here. And that evolved me a whole lot fast. In 5 years, I learned more in 5 years than I have in my whole life. And for a person like me to say that, y'all, that's a lot. I heard a song earlier, and I took it upon myself to put myself in those shoes as if they talking to me, just so I could motivate myself. I don't really use motivation, don't need motivation now. I utilize motivation, the word motivation, just to have a word to say motivation so I can do something for myself. And that person said, "You so scared you can't even smoke weed." Surely I tell you the truth. You need to think about what you're saying before you put it on wax like that. Because it takes somebody brave and strong to elevate in the hood, to not lean in the hood. And it definitely takes somebody strong to not even smoke weed in the hood. Because you are a North Node individual trapped in your South Node, and somehow you are still good in the hood. But yeah, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody, because I learned more in these 5 years than I learned in my whole life. And I done been through a lot in my whole life. So that's a lot to say that I learned more in these last 5 years than I learned in my whole life. I learned how to not only face my enemies, but to face my demons. And I also learned the valuable, the priceless valuables of evolving in a situation that you've been trying to run from your whole life. I see the power. It was like immediately something snapped inside of me, and I realized everything that I've been running from, everything that I've been dodging, everything that I've been walking away from, everything that I act like I didn't want to do was actually what I needed to do. And I realized when I faced that I didn't want to do and didn't want to face, I felt the strength. I felt the power. I felt the gifts. Just like breathing air, I felt the supernatural, the spirituality. I felt everything just empower me in such a way that it's always gonna be with me. Now I can leave if I wanna leave, if I did leave. And all this power goes with me. So what I'm trying to say is if I would've left before, and I'm still elevating, I'm still evolving into a better me. But if I would've left, all the times I was trying to leave, if God would've let me just stay and been able to stay gone, I wouldn't have never grew to this individual that I am today. I wouldn't have never reached this potential in myself. No matter who out there I would have met, no matter what I would have went through after I left, I wouldn't have never evolved to this. And I also learned that programs, everything that we are meant to run from is stuff that God is telling us to run towards. And let me give y'all an example where all of my people can feel it. Let's say it's slavery. You got treated so bad in slavery. You prayed hard to God in slavery. And God blessed you in slavery. God blessed you with an energy. He sent the energy to you slaves. Just like my brother Jesus Christ. And that energy was going to free you. But just like you did Jesus Christ, you avoided it. You disregarded the energy that God built for you to free you. So instead of staying in slavery for 20 years, instead of staying in slavery for 50 years, instead of staying in slavery for just 100 years, you winded up staying in slavery for 500 years. Now, go back to the old people that's probably old, real old, and tell them exactly what I'm saying and let them think about what I'm saying, and they're going to say he right. How many legends died in slavery trying to save our people that was blackmailed by our people? Blackmailed by our own people that was trying to free our people. God did not curse us. God didn't let us suffer, and God didn't want us to suffer. We cursed ourselves, starting with our brother Jesus Christ. So I learned not to run. I love weed. Don't get me wrong, I love weed, but I don't smoke weed. Because I had it elevated such a way I needed everybody to help me. Because I got nobody. I needed God, Jesus Christ. I needed the whole heaven if I could get it. And God gave it to me, plus some. Gave me the astro, the galaxy. And man, do they keep me informed. And I have such a good time with my Father. I swear, y'all, God is talking to me just like he talked to the people in the Bible. And this is priceless, ladies and gentlemen. This is priceless. You can say it's a movie, you can joke about it all you want, but the fact of the matter is, it's coming true. Everything that I said came true and still coming true. I'm not, you thinking I'm He's modifying it as he speak. No, I'm not. I'm telling you the future that I can see. You can't live a perverse life and expect God to bless you. And since you don't expect God to bless you for living this perverse life, you are expecting Satan to bless you. And I ain't never known Satan to like a human being. So Satan ain't gonna only not bless you, Satan is gonna curse you. I told y'all I sacrifice everything for God. See, y'all looking at it like a movie. We just put him in the movie, he took it. But that's still a sacrifice because you can't take nothing from me. I could have went in any other gear but this gear, and you'd have regretted even thinking about taking something from me. You really think somebody who can speak like I can, talk like I can, think of stuff like I can't think of a blueprint to get rid of each and every last one of you and then go to sleep at peace at night and think not about it again? And not hear about it again? Quit kidding yourself. I was born in these streets. It don't look like the streets. Now you keep looking at it like this ain't the slums. That's how you know your heart's seared. I was on the streets at 12. I'm 40 now. Thank God it ain't like it used to be. Go get the satellite images. You'll see. That's the good thing about satellite. You don't even need pictures. You can just look it up on the satellite images. Oh, y'all didn't know it go back? You could go back in the days when your parents was on the block. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Unless you just ain't smart enough to do that. Since y'all so smart now. But anyway, they wanted me to leave. I thank God. I thank God for this situation. Because they put me right here, like my man was saying, they feel like I was stuck. You didn't stick me. You blessed me to blissfulness. Because you forced me to face me. You forced me to get beside me. You forced me to correct me. You forced me to rebuild me. And still to this day, because of the way you forced me, I am still rebuilding a better me. Incredibly. I'm at the point now, I love weed, but I don't even want to go back to weed. More or less anything else that used to be me. I wish and I pray, hope one day that y'all get up here with me. And you better know it. I hated me. I hated my life. Every day you saw me on, go to I High in the Building, I would say I hate life. It'll slip out like a cuss word. I couldn't stand my life. I hated my life. I hated everything about me. And now today I can stand flat-footed to tell you that I love me. And I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and ain't got a lover around me, and ain't got a friend that I can call to comfort me. But somehow, some way, I can sit here and tell you I love me. And you can even look at me and tell that I love me by the way I treat me. How is that even possible? Because God is right here with me. And that's all I need. And the proof is in how good I look to you. I feel good. I look good. I sleep good. I wake up feeling good. When I used to need a drug to go to sleep and a drug to wake up. Now y'all need to get right here with me so you can love yourself like I love me. If you want to. I ain't telling you to do nothing, because you ain't got nothing to do with me like I don't have nothing to do with you. I'm just telling you that I was put in a position where I was supposed to kill myself. Homicide, suicide, do drugs. You know, a drug addict, really, that's just a quick way to do suicide, okay? You know that's just a slow way of suicide, of killing yourself, right? Okay. I had to do drugs. I had to do something like that, drink myself to death, sleep with prostitutes, anything that could kill me slowly, fashionably. I chose not to do that. I chose to truthfully, humbly love me. It was the perfect time in my life. When you put me in that casket, when you entombed me, where I couldn't even get $1 for me, you forced me to have to face me, to get beside me, and to rebuild me. And that's the best gift you could have gave to me. Now, if only you could give it to yourself. It's sad that you could put somebody, you could do more onto other people than you would do for yourself. You'll put more onto other people than you'll put on yourself. Y'all bless me to blissfulness. Thank you for helping me find me. Thank you. Because I hated my life. I love to do drugs. I love to drive fast. I love to live in the fast lane because I hated my life. And now I love me. I wish I could go back and do better for me. And I owe it all to God. I owe it all to God, and especially I owe it to God for you programs who made sure you discourse me. Is it discourse? I don't think I'm saying that right. Detour. Thank you for detouring me. Because I was after the same thing. We after the same thing. It's amazing how some of us, a lot of us think we got a dream, and a lot of us out of 8.2 billion people, somehow 70% of 8.2 billion people got the same dream. And none of us that done already fulfilled a dream ain't even talking like it was actually a dream. But for some reason, we still want to all fulfill the same dream. I'll let you sit on that for a while. It's some people that done fulfill the so-called dream and still can't sit there and tell you that they love themselves like I can tell you I love me. So y'all think about that now. Think about that. So I want to thank y'all out there. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Because now what I'm doing, after I got rid of the substances, you just don't know, I broke generational curses in this situation. After I got rid of that, now guess what I'm working on? I'm working on making my heart as light as a feather. First, I had to understand what that means to even do it. Now that I understand what that means, that's what I'm working on. Getting my heart as light as a feather. So thank you. Thank everybody. I appreciate it.